It can be a bit overwhelming to see all the features of Outlook all at once. So right now, I'm going to break it down clockwise into all the individual pieces that make up the application. It's also great to know what the right terminology is for each piece, so if you need more help, you can look it up in the help file quickly because you'll know what you're looking for. So let's start right at the very top. Up here we have what's called the Quick Access Toolbar, and it's called that because it's always visible and it never changes. So if you have items that you need to get to quickly, you can put them up here and they'll always be there. Immediately under that, we have what's called the ribbon. Now this feature is located in all the Microsoft Office products. What this is a tabbed list of menu options that changes according to what you're in so that you can find the right tool for the right job. For example, if you're in your mail, you're going to have a different list of menu options when you're in your calendar, and again when you're in your contacts. Now if we keep going over here on the right, we have what's called the to-do bar. This contains a calendar date picker and a list of to-do items and action items that you have on your calendar. Don't worry if you don't see this pane on the right here. There's actually a toggle button in the ribbon to turn it on or off, so your Outlook client may have it toggled differently than mine. Since this is just a tour, I'm not going to show you where it is yet, but don't worry. We'll go over it in a later video. Continuing, way down at the bottom, we have what's called the status bar. This contains all sorts of information about where you currently are, such as how many items are in your inbox, whether your folders are syncing, what mail server you're connected to, and it even contains a zoom bar so that you can make text bigger or smaller. We'll actually go over all of this later, but this is just a quick overview. Immediately above that, we have what's called the navigation bar. This is how you move back and forth between your mail, calendar, and contacts, which is actually now called people. Something else that's neat about this is I can do what's called a peek, which is hover my mouse bar over things like the calendar and the people to get a list of contacts and a date picker. I'm going to go back into my mail for now. Over here on the left, we have what's called the folder bar. Now this is going to change according to what I'm in, but right now, because I'm in my mail file, I can see a list of things like my inbox, my drafts, sent items, and other mail folders. Now also because I'm in my inbox, I can see my inbox contents over here in the middle of the screen. And depending on what email I've actually clicked on, I can see the body of that email way over here in the middle. Something else that's neat about Outlook 2013 is something called the People pane. If I've connected my social networks such as Facebook or LinkedIn, I can actually click down here and see some status updates of all the people that were involved in whatever particular email I'm looking at. There's a couple more things I want to show you. The first thing is, wherever you are in Outlook, whenever you see a triangle, it probably contains something that you can do with it. For example, over here in the folder pane, I see a triangle. I can click on it to expand or collapse my folder list. Over here in the ribbon, I see another triangle. I can click on it and it actually brings up a pull-down menu. Another one I can see in the ribbon is this arrow here. If I click on that, it actually brings up a dialog box. So be on the lookout for these arrows. That tells you that you can do more with those items. So that's a quick overview of the basic navigation in Microsoft Outlook.